Imagine a night with heavy rainfall and you are walking through a dense forest all alone. You just took a turn and suddenly saw a glow coming from nearby tree. What would be your reaction? You might become frightened, spellbound, or curious if you don't know scientific reason behind the fact. The ancient people were also unaware of the cause and they used to think some animal interaction or burning of log as the source of light. However, they noted that the fire was cold enough to touch, which becomes the pillar of common name, that is foxfire, meaning fire that is false. It was until 19th century when scientists discovered that the glow was not actually because of rotting wood, rather due to strands of fungus inhabiting the log. Such beautiful phenomenon is called bioluminescence, where living organisms produce and emit bright light that can be seen by naked eyes. The phenomenon may appear familiar to us when we think about fireflies or some deep sea creatures, where they produce light to prey, scare away predators, communicate, and disguise themselves. However, many of us don't know that fungi even can produce glow in the same way, although purpose of the light is still not clear. It's predicted that foxfire helps fungi to attract insects in order to disperse spores. It may also act as warning signal for nocturnal herbivores. Till date, about 100 species have been recorded to produce foxfire. Interestingly, two-thirds members belong to the genus Mycena, while other important genera are Armillaria, Geronima, Omphalotus, Pinellus, and Pleurotus. In order to utilize the property, it was important to decode mechanism behind bioluminescence. Research done up to now have shown that fungi produce a secondary metabolite called histidine, which is hydroxylated in presence of oxygen and NADPH to 3-hydroxyhistidine. This fungal luciferin is oxidized by luciferase enzyme, giving an high-energy intermediate that decomposes to carbon dioxide and excites oxyluciferin. When oxyluciferin returns to ground state, it emits light of 550 to 560 nanometer, which is typical for green light. As a result, the cell where the reaction occurs appear to glow green light. After understanding how a bioluminescent system works, it's now possible to make any organism to glow if all the necessary ingredients are put together. Recently, scientists have applied the property in biosensory such as detection of heavy metal. Wondering how it's possible? Then imagine a pond which has been polluted with mercury and we want to test presence of the metal. It can be done with the help of mercury resistant bacteria that possess mercury resistant gene fused with luciferase encoding gene under the same promoter. So when the bacteria come in contact with contaminated water, the microorganisms will start to produce mercury resistant protein in order to survive along with luciferase enzyme. If luciferin is added in the solution, then the bacteria will glow, indicating presence of mercury in the pond. Such biosensory has also been applied for tuberculosis test. Generally, Mycobacterium tuberculosis can't be recognized until it gains detectable size. But if a viral vector engineered with luciferase gene is inserted into bacteria present in patient sample, then after few cell division, the bacterial colony will be found to glow green light. This technique reduces detection time to 2 to 3 days and can save some of 3 million deaths per year due to tuberculosis. At present, bioluminescence is utilized in many scientific worlds: military defense, photochemistry, biochemistry, evolution, ecology, physiology, and most importantly, biomedical field. Currently, scientists are looking for creation of glowing trees to replace centuries-old street lamps. Just imagine the poetic landscape where trees will be on at night and go off during daytime automatically. Giving you the dream, I am ending here and hope the story will help you to write new chapter on this topic which will enlighten many of us in near future.